Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most seismic shifts in recent Giants history. There's been some serious buzz around a potential blockbuster trade that would send Nick Bosa from the San Francisco 49ers to the Giants. And let me tell you, it's not just speculation. It's gaining serious traction in NFL circles. Now I know what you're thinking, Nick Bosa. For the Giants, that's huge. And yes, it absolutely is. This kind of move could redefine the Giants' defense for years to come, especially as they're already in the midst of a rebuild at 2-11, trying to find that spark to ignite a playoff push or even a deep postseason run in the near future. Let's dig into the details because this isn't just some rumor, it's a potential game changer. According to sources close to Adam Schefter, the 49ers, who are currently in a bit of a rebuild mode after a rough 2025 season, might be open to trading their star pass rusher. San Francisco, sitting at 4-10 with a roster riddled with injuries and a struggling offensive line. Purdy threw 16 interceptions, and they were sacked 48 times according to NFL.com, are reportedly considering moving Bosa in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft and a third-round pick. The idea here is to free up about $32 million in cap space, which would allow them to inject some youth and rebuild that aging defensive line, which, let's be honest, has been a bit of a weak point lately. Armstead, their other big name on the D-line, is already 33, and while he still produces with an average of 3.5 sacks, the team clearly needs to freshen up that unit. Now, why would the Giants be interested? Well, for starters, they've got about $35 million in cap space as of December 2025, per Spotrac, which they could potentially restructure to absorb Bosa's massive contract. And when you look at Bosa himself, he's just 28 years old. He's a true titan on the defensive line. His 2025 stats include 10.5 sacks, 17 tackles for loss, 4 forced fumbles, and an elite PFF grade of 91.5, placing him firmly among the best edge rushers in the league, if not the top tier. His win rate of 28% and EPA pressure of +0.45 according to Next Gen Stats showcase his ability to disrupt defenses consistently. Since entering the league in 2019, Bosa has accumulated 70 sacks and 98 tackles for loss, making him one of the most prolific pass rushers of his generation. His 2022 Defensive Player of the Year award was well-earned, with 18.5 sacks, 95 quarterback hurries, and a YAC allowed of just 3 yards on runs, an elite level of production. Of course, Bosa wasn't immune to injuries. He missed 2 games in November 2025 due to a calf strain, but overall, his health has been solid, and his pressures per game sit at about 2.2, with a double-team rate of 34%. For comparison, his 2023 rampage is comparable to Garrett's dominant season with the Giants, who posted a PFF grade above 92. The question is, why would the Niners consider trading him now? Well, their cap situation is over $18 million over the projected cap for 2026, and they're in dire need of draft picks to bolster their offense, especially their young quarterback, Brock Purdy, who's completing just 58% of his passes this season. With NFC teams allowing an average of 27 points per game, San Francisco probably feels they need to retool, and parting ways with Bosa could be a strategic move to acquire assets for their future. But for the Giants, this isn't just about acquiring a star. It's about transforming their entire defense. Adding Bosa to a front that already features Kayvon Thibodeaux, who's shown flashes of brilliance, could be a recipe for chaos for opposing quarterbacks. Bosa, alongside Thibodeaux, would create one of the most feared pass-rushing duos in the league, instantly boosting the Giants' sack totals from last season's 28, which ranked 28th in the league, to a projected 45 or more. That's a nearly plus 19% increase in EPA per play, which can turn a team around faster than most can imagine. Imagine what that kind of pressure can do to an offense, forcing turnovers, hurried throws, and reducing opponents' yards per pass from about 7.6 to an estimated 6.2, similar to what the Seahawks achieved after their trade for Metcalf in 2022, but now on the defensive side of the ball. This move could also unleash the potential of players like Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams, who would benefit from the additional pressure up front. It would give the Giants a new identity, one built around relentless pass rushers, aggressive front seven play, and a defense that can carry a team that's still trying to find its footing offensively. With the offense struggling to find consistency, averaging only 210 yards per game, they need all the help they can get in creating turnovers and giving Shedeur Sanders, the rookie quarterback, more opportunities to showcase his talent. Sanders has already thrown for over 500 yards and 15 touchdowns, but he needs that extra support to be a true difference maker in the second half of the season and into the playoffs. Now, let's talk about the potential impact on the long-term outlook of the franchise. If the Giants manage to land Bosa, it's not just a short-term fix. It's a statement that they're serious about competing now and building a sustainable winning culture. His 5 career playoff sacks, including those in critical moments, could serve as a mentorship for the young pass rushers, elevating their game and helping the Giants develop a dominant defense reminiscent of the legendary units from 2007. That season, the Giants shocked everyone with their resilient front, and a similar approach now, with Bosa anchoring the line, could bring back that magic. In terms of odds, sportsbooks like DraftKings have already shifted the Giants' Super Bowl odds from a staggering +50, 0 to around +15, 0 as of December 2025. That's a huge jump, reflecting the belief that this kind of upgrade could push the Giants into serious contention. The long-term win probability could jump from around 20% to nearly 45%, especially if Bosa's playoff experience and leadership help turn around a defense that's been a weakness all season. Neutralizing top offensive tackles like Thomas, who's allowed 4 sacks, becomes a lot more feasible with Bosa on the line. This isn't just about a single player. It's about transforming the identity of the Giants' defense into a fortress that opposing offenses dread. All in all, this trade has the potential to be a turning point for the franchise. It's about more than just adding a star. It's about sending a message that the Giants are here to compete, to dominate, and to chase that elusive Super Bowl again with a defense that's as tough as steel. It's about rewriting the narrative of a team that's been rebuilding for a couple of years now and finally hitting that stride to become a true powerhouse. Whether it happens or not, the mere possibility has Giants fans buzzing, dreaming of that relentless, unstoppable pass rush that could propel them back to the top of the NFL. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you believe the Giants should pull the trigger on a trade like this? Can Bosa be the missing piece that finally pushes them over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion really matters to us and to the future of this team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest New York Giants news. Let's go Big Blue.